So with all this crap going on at the moment in the games industry with Battlefield, SJW and yet another Call of Duty 4 clone coming out soon, I thought I'd take a look at an old classic, a game I've not played in a while, Day of Defeat Source. So here we go, firing this baby up on Steam. I've not touched this game in a while actually, it's been a couple of years. But I used to play it a lot. I played it on and off when it came out from 2005 right through to about 2010. And I absolutely adored it. It's a streamlined World War 2 FPS game made by Valve, and it's, if I remember right, it was a remake of Day of Defeat, the mod, which came out way earlier, back in 2001. Wow, that's an old spray. Just looking at the options here, these are all the Steam cloud saves. So that spray there, I probably uploaded that about 10 years ago. But anyway, let's fire this baby up. I don't remember this music, different music. I'm guessing this game has had updates over the last year or so. So let's see the big test now. Are there actually any servers? Yes there are, and in fact there's actually some with 30 plus players in. Interesting. Let's load this one up. So this is the first server I saw that had, well, one of them, but I had a fair few players in. So let's load this up. It's downloading a map. That's always a bit of a pain. This is not a vanilla server, but that doesn't matter. We're downloaded anyway. So many of you probably played this game if you are into your World War II stuff at least. It was great. And when it came out, it had a kind of warm reception when it came out because people loved Day of Defeat, and also Counter-Strike was still really big back then. But it didn't matter because this game, for me, it was actually quite unique. It introduces all the really interesting concepts, such as the machine gun class, which you had in Day of Defeat, but in this game, I don't know, they just kind of ironed it out really. You had a bipod you could deploy, and you had really good tracer physics, if I remember right, and good graphics for the time. So first thing I'm thinking is, yeah, the graphics, yeah, they dated a bit. Some dudes on the mic there, that's always good. So it's still popular. There's still people playing this. Look like there's about 200-300 people on Steam on this rainy Tuesday morning, which is not always the best time to fire up games like this. I was half expecting no one to be on. I had a flashlight. I remember this. I'm just trying to remember the controls here actually. So F is flashlight. I forgot about that. I can't remember the spray button.
Pull them down, guys.
I'll figure it out in a minute. But it's smooth. Nice frame rate. Graphics are obviously pretty basic now. I remember back in 2005 the graphics weren't unbelievably amazing, but they were pretty impressive. So I'm about to get killed by grenades, I suspect. No. So I chose the machine gun class because I just love trying to set up the MG in a tactical position and covering a flank. Other people call that camping, by the way, but it's kind of encouraged in this game when you've got the machine gun class, and you are very vulnerable because you have to deploy that bipod. Otherwise, you just the accuracy is just non-existent with this gun really. So this is the M2. No, it's not. What gun's this? 30 caliber. M1A1, I think. Can't remember the name of this machine gun. So I got a kill there, and I got an achievement, AWOL. So it's probably the first kill I've got in this game in over 5 years. That's because I've not played it in 5 years, by the way. Not because I'm that awful. Oh yeah, I remember this game more and more as I'm playing it now. The sound effects, I always thought, oh well. I always remember sound effects in this game being one of the real strong points, and that's still the case. The sound in this game is really good. There's a really good reverb.
Behind, yeah.
Gun sound effects are really good. Really nice. Movement's good. Really, what this game needs is a makeover. Valve needs to basically just make Day of Defeat Source 2 and improve the graphics engine. It would be amazing because the maps are incredible. This is a custom map, I think, but there are some of the vanilla maps like Donna and Avalanche. They get their maps that are from the, if I remember right, they're from the original Day of Defeat game, the mod, which came out in like 2001, I think. We lost that one. And they're some of the best maps I've played. Avalanche, if it's the one I'm thinking it is, with a kind of the ruins of a city and you're going up a hill. It's an amazing map. It's one of the best maps in any game I've played. My ping's really high for some reason. I just keep noticing that. I just realised why my ping's so high, and it's not because the server's bad. It's because my PC's actually behind a proxy. I forgot about that. The reason it is because I'm actually meant to be working from home today, but instead I'm playing this game. So I've connected to a foreign proxy to connect to the work network. The only problem being is now my ping is over 300. So that may prove interesting at some point, but so far it seems quite smooth. Possibly famous last words, we'll see. So let's try and get some more MG kills. This seems like a good position, defending this bridge. This is a classic. Oh, we go, defended the bridge there. Another kill. Ah, sniped. I suspect that guy was in the window. You get some very good sniping in this game, some very, very good players, unless they're using aimbots or whatever. But I think the anti-cheat measures are pretty tight in this game, if I remember right. I'm just checking what the button is for spray, because I want to just do that for nostalgia. I miss games where you had sprays.
The other end of the bridge on the right-hand side.
All the old Valve games, Team Fortress, CS, and this. That didn't work. I heard the spray sound effect, but nothing actually went on the wall. That's possibly disabled by the server, or it's just a bug. Don't know. Perhaps sprays no longer work. I think. Don't know. Suspect that's some kind of server thing. But anyway, like I say, I've not played this in years. I just thought I'd dive into it, and it's still really playable. It's nice. It doesn't feel that dated to me. I'm not a graphics whore. I'm not bothered about graphics in games. I mean, if graphics are good, then that's brilliant. But
oh dear,
they're not the be all or end all for me. Graphics, they're really not. Killed again by a nade.
I swear you're invisible, Pants.
See, after memory now, you do die a lot in this game from nades.
That's the way I like it.
I do remember that now. That memory is starting to creep back a little bit. Usually it's by the Grenadier class. They have a nade they launch from their rifle, propelled grenade, and it does prove pretty irritating, I must admit. But if I remember right, back in the original mod, it was just a nade spam festival. I remember everyone had, or a certain class had 3 grenades, hand grenades, and they would just run, throw 3 grenades, die, rinse, repeat. Here we go, good position for the MG. Oh, damn it. I thought I could get a couple kills there. Good position, but very vulnerable to getting sniped. That's the problem with the MG class in this. You're camping and you're having to expose yourself. So unless you cover every angle, you're going to get taken down pretty quick.
Ah, you little bastard.
Hopefully I'm not the little bastard. So, just checking things out here. So, yeah, my ping is not good. And I'm starting to get a sense that there is a bit of lag going on here, actually. But I don't care. I just thought I'd jump back on this classic.
Have you spot back?
It's a shame no one talks about this game much these days. Problem is with this game is Valve kind of abandoned it, and if I remember right, when it came out it got a lot of criticism because it lacked content. And to be perfectly honest, they never really gave us much content. We had new maps that came out, if I remember right, a few new maps, stuff, graphical improvements, bug fixes, but one thing that annoyed me is they never introduced different teams, different sides. So for example, the British never introduced an allied British side, or that recoil there. Somehow I saved an Xbox screenshot, don't know how I managed that. Some new GPU software I've got, Windows 10. All the lag. No.
Yeah, payback.
Okay, I think we're okay. This feels like an old school memory now of gaming, circa 2004, 2005 period. getting the lag. Oh shit, this is some serious lag as well. The proxy I'm behind is just not good for this type of business. But it's kind of funny in a way, because it reminds me of the kind of stuff that I used to have to deal with, or everyone used to have to deal with 10 years ago when they were trying to play games online. I'm going to quit this server, to be honest, because that's pretty painful lag. And I'm going to join the vanilla server. Let's find a different one. So there aren't that many people playing, but it's the wrong time of day, really, to be honest. It's still got its fan base, though, clearly. But yeah, anyway, I was saying, so one of the problems with this game was it didn't... The Valve basically made it, and yeah, it was great, but people loved the mod back in the day, so people were quite sceptical of this at first, but it did develop a bit of a following, because it's got a lot going for it. Great sound effects, interesting machine gun class dynamic, various other things, such as the ability to... I think it was one of the first games ever that had iron sights. Certainly one of the ones that I remember that had iron sights. Not for all guns, but for some of them. Just small things like that. But also the map design. The map design is what makes this game, and also the one-hit kills realism. Not quite one-hit kills, like 1 or 2 hits, I think, generally. Depends on the weapon. But one of the problems was, yeah, like I say, they didn't introduce much in the way of new content. That was the problem. So we didn't get new factions, we didn't get Brits, we didn't get new guns. In a way, they abandoned it, and they never really did much with it. It's a shame, really. Because this is still one of the best online World War II FPS games I've played. It really is, and I will maintain that to this day. Yeah, that spray's not working. Perhaps that's a bug. Oh well. So, MG42. Here we go. Oh, okay. Didn't even get to fire it. Because that's got a really cool sound effect in this, if I remember right. Oh, let's try and set something up. Oh, nade. Is that the nade? Yes, grenade. No, snipes again. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling a bit rusty, I must say. I think I just got lucky earlier. Got a few kills on that bridge. But when you're up against a good side, a good bunch of players, it's not easy. Damn. Yeah. So, oh no, my class has been used. Someone's grabbed the MG class. They limit them, which is only sensible, to be honest. Otherwise, it would be a bit of a camping fest. So I'm gonna have to go with the older rifleman class. So that's what I mean by the iron sight view. So it looks, that's probably the only thing that I'd say feels dated to me, actually. That weird transition you get from the rifle raise animation. Oh, and that as well. When you fire the gun when you're in iron sight view. That seemed a bit old hat to me, that graphical effect. I.e. no graphical effect. I always remember back in the day, I used to be fascinated by this area of this map. I used to be like amazed and sort of like, oh wow, look at that area. That rubble. Oh, just saw that dude, but he got me. I remember this. It's very hard playing this game with the rifleman class. Really, you just want to be the SMG guy. You want to have the Thompson or the German equivalent. I can't remember now. MP44. But no, the rifleman's a tough class to play, actually. Just starting to get my bearings. I just remember this map, all these little crannies. If I remember right, you can drag furniture. I think you press H, you can drag furniture. You control a little bit in this game by doing that. You can drag wardrobes over to doorways and block people. I always remember that being quite fun. Combined with a spray. Yeah, it's good, good fun. I'll fire this. Ah, oh, snipes. Yeah. They probably were camping in that window, I suspect. So, I mean, like I say, I just thought I'd do this video to just raise people's awareness of this classic. But you know what? To me, this doesn't feel like a retro game. This actually feels current to me. Actually, I think it plays really smoothly. And sure, the graphics aren't top notch, but they're not bad actually. They're not that bad. Some of it's quite nice actually.
Hold this position!
But yeah, the things that are dated are certain lack of peeking. I forgot that this game didn't have peeking. I'm a big fan of peeking around corners, but not all FPS games have that. But I'm a real advocate of that. Oh Jesus! No, that was just again grenades. You can actually throw grenades back in this game, if I remember right, but it's very hard to pull off. You can grab the grenade and throw it back. You know, I'm going to... no, I'm not. I'm getting some bad lag, actually. It's coming back. So, I'm not sure if I can really continue this. But I could... in a way, I don't want to give up, but I probably will have to in a minute, because I forgot I was behind this stupid proxy. And I'm probably lagging. They're probably going to kick me actually because I'm lagging like a complete bitch here now. But yeah, 200 ping though. Yeah. Well, God, I remember the days when the 200 ping was good. That was what you aimed for. But anyway, let's try and get a kill. Yeah, as if I'm going to get a kill. Look at this. Rubber banding. Oh, I could just camp here. Well, there's a dude coming. I know he's coming. Do I have grenades? No, I don't. I've got one of these. Oh, no. Terrible. I'm very rusty. Very, very rusty. There is a tactic in this game, I kind of remember it now, it's starting to come back to me now, but when you're a rifleman you kind of just have to rush and get in positions where you can kind of flank. You can't Jesus. You can't attack head on because the SMG players will mow you down, unless you're this guy clearly. Fuck, okay, he was taken down by an MG. Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to probably wrap this one up. But no, anyway, Day of Defeat Source. Looking back at this classic, this is a brilliant game, yeah. One of my favourite games. I've put some serious hours into this game over the years, actually. And I just wish Valve would just make a new version, along with Half-Life 3. But will this day come? No, probably not. And I'm going to finish the video by saying that yeah, apologies for not doing many videos recently. I just don't really have time, really. That's all it is. I'm going to try and do some more. And yeah, thanks. If you're still subscribing to me after all these years, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. But yeah, I just don't really do a lot of this YouTube lark much at the moment. Not to say that I won't do more. I'm not going to stop, but I just don't really play a lot at the moment. I'm just busy. I do a lot of work. I'm a computer software developer by trade, and you know, some days I just get home and I don't want to spend more time doing things on a screen. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you haven't, buy this game.